Hi, my name is Peter Anderson and I'm playing the role of Glenn in the Golden Anniversaries, and I've worked at Western Canada Theatre off and on since 1983. Well, the first show I did at WCT was in, I believe it was 1983. It was Time Step, which was a kind of a collective creation directed and written by Campbell Smith. He had been working with both senior citizens and young children teaching creative writing. So it was a beautiful kind of pastiche of wonderfully wild kids writing. I played a Lamborghini in one skit. This kid wrote, "I want to be a Lamborghini." I came up to Canada in 1977 from California to join the Caravan, what was at that time the Caravan Stage Company. Subsequently became the Caravan Farm Theatre. First time in Kamloops, we played at the Kamloops Penitentiary, and our show ended with a jailbreak, so all the guards were really on edge. And yeah, I guess the next time I came to Kamloops, I adapted the English mystery cycles, the medieval mystery cycles, and it was a co-pro with Western Canada Theatre. So Nativity was done at the Sagebrush, and we did creation on the indigenous land there, right by the river. Yeah, because they were supportive of the project. The fact that I got paid to do theater, it was really hard in the States if you were in the alternative theater route, that there was no money, so $50 a week was wow. I got into theater, I studied creative writing in the University of Michigan. In my last year I took an experimental theater class. I was interested in yoga at the time, this was the 60s, and also had been excited seeing the San Francisco Mime troupe, and the whole idea of agit-prop theater is during the Vietnam War, and theater as an agent of social change. Clowning and comedy really appealed to me as a way to kind of connect with people that may have different political views. You get people laughing, and then you think you can really connect with people. So I had a youthfully arrogant disdain for what I called straight theater, because it wasn't speaking to our concerns as the youth of that time. Yeah, so I went to the Dell'Arte School of Mime and Comedy in Northern California. I heard about that and I wanted to pursue it farther. And while I was there, Peter Hall, the actor from Vancouver, not the Peter Hall, he was involved with the Caravan at the time, so he told me about it. So I said, sure. I hitchhiked up, I sold my car, hitchhiked up to Canada and auditioned, got hired for the company. And then my second year when I was writing the Coyotes, I saw this beautiful woman dancing in a field, and she ran the health food store in Salmon Arm. So I started to go to the health food store with questions about which vitamins and which yogurt. And anyway, that was Melody, who became my wife. That sealed the deal about staying in Canada, for sure.
Yeah. It's always love in the end.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
That's amazing.
The Golden Anniversaries, I think, is just a sweet, lovely play. I think Mark Crawford has really crafted an incredible journey of a couple's life through 50 years, the memory aspect of it. And I love the quality of laughter from the audience when we're performing, because I can tell it's oh yeah, I've been there in my relationship, like both Eileen and I laughed talking about our partners. And it's just been, it's a joy to work with Melody, because she's so meticulous and particular, and I've watched her. She started out as a mask maker and has kind of stepped away from that. She's made over 3,000 masks. They're all Melody's masks. Here's a lot of from the number 14. Anyway, you could see this is Melody's made a set of 6 basic emotions using study by Dr. Paul Ekman, who studied facial emotions, and she's got these great sets. And masks are so wonderful. They change so much depending on who wears them. Like it's just sometimes you can't believe it's the same mask. And also interesting how body language can change. A single mask, you could swear the expression on the mask changed, you know. Hi, my name is Peter Anderson. My Western Canada theatre is Community. This is the school teacher I was talking about. That I drew a picture of my school teacher, Mrs. Good, and so she was a very inappropriate kindergarten teacher.
Okay, kids, I'm just gonna have a sip of whiskey and then we're going to Science World. Who can tell me, do worms have Anybody?